Hello, I'm Alan from Belfast. My name is Alan and I live in Belfast. I joined Primal Video in the autumn and just went through the courses or the dashboard, and just because of work and I'm setting up a new business. I've just life got in the way basically, and now I'm back again to basically start again, really. And I have a few things which I want to show you. Basically, the reason why I want to do this is I want to document the journey, and I want to document the journey of a middle-aged wannabe entrepreneur with a Buddha belly. So I'm Alan from Belfast, the middle-aged wannabe entrepreneur with a Buddha belly. And one of the reasons why I couldn't really concentrate on the course, etc., was I did a big trip, two trips actually, over November and December, mainly in Hong Kong and in Japan, principally in Japan, where I'm hopefully going to be starting a new company in Fukuoka, which is in the western part of Japan. So it's a completely new industry for me, and I really want to document the process of, well, everything really, life in Japan, setting up a new business, setting up a new company in a new industry. So I'm well outside my comfort zones on many fronts. Like, I'm well outside my comfort zone doing this with you today. And the other trip I did was a great trip in Finland, which is a really progressive tech sector or startup sector. But I think the main thing that I wanted to show you today was just to get over this initial hurdle of talking directly to the camera. And so thank you for your patience and your understanding. What I am going to do is I've made a number of small vlog videos over the years, and I'm going to do little introductory talks like this, and then show the video, and maybe at the end of it say, okay, this is what I've got wrong, this is what I've got right, and things like that, just to help me practice, go through the whole process of uploading videos, editing videos, etc., etc. Now I've got my notes here, down here, so I've just looked down at them. And okay, so the main reason why I'm showing this video is I saved up, I sold off all, I had really little bitty bits of gear, which I'd bought off eBay, refurbished or not so refurbished. Simple little cameras, simple little Canon cameras, Canon X's cameras, or ELF, I think you call them in the States. And I sold all this stuff, and over the holidays, the Christmas holidays, there was a one-day sale. So I bought this, which I'm really happy about. It's one of two vloggers that I follow who vlog, YouTube vloggers who are based in Shenzhen in China. One is called Serpent Zay and the other one is Laoway86, and they do a combined channel called ADV China. So they use this camera, and I've read a lot of good reviews, or camcorder, sorry. It's a Sony camcorder. It's fantastic for, you probably can't see it, but as you walk, it's really good for built-in, you don't really need a gimbal. Well, maybe you do get a gimbal, but I'm yet to learn. So I wanted to be doing a bit of this with it, but also in terms of documenting my journey, I actually want to interview people, and I'm going to use this a lot, hence the stand, etc., to really interview people who are startups and their journey of becoming a startup. So I'm going to be probably using it more on that basis, which is going to be fixed and open. And I actually practiced already to how I can control the camcorder from my phone, okay? Which leads me on to my second big purchase. This is being shot at the moment on a Nokia 7 Plus, an Android camera. For the last 20 plus years, I used to work for a publisher in Edinburgh, so I've been using Mac. I mean, the last time I used Windows, for those who can remember, was Windows 95. I'm sure some of you can remember Windows 95. So I've been using Mac, so I bought a refurbished MacBook Pro last year. So you know, it's okay. I looked at actually buying a Windows 10 laptop, but just I think because I didn't want to retrain and I'm very familiar with Mac OS 10, I just went with that one. So going through the course again, I just saw, you know, there's so many things that block us, and I'm sure I've seen it in the Facebook group, that block us from actually taking action. So I thought, okay, I need a second camera, or if I'm going live, I need a second camera. Even if I'm doing a sit down interview with somebody, I want to use my camcorder as just fixed on the person, and then just for a wide shot as an introductory shot with the two of us together. I decided to get a new phone, so I'm building this up, and because I just got it yesterday, so I got an iPhone XR. So I'm moving back from Android, which I've been on for any number of years. The reason why simply I moved back was because Apple seems to be in some trouble, and I rang up Vodafone, who's my mobile phone operator, yesterday, and they give me a really good deal on this iPhone. So you know, I'll be able to use iCloud, etc., and the videos in Primal Video, the dashboard to show you how you can easily transfer video over from your iPhone onto the Mac, etc. So that's it. So I'm quite excited about this. So I will do my official opening, unboxing. Oh, with you guys, because you're part of my journey. So there you go. So that's my official unboxing of my iPhone XR. So that's it, folks. I have other little things which I can show you maybe in a second video. Like I bought this as I went along. I had a really cheap camcorder before I bought this big one, and so there's all little accessories, etc., which I've got through watching the Primal Video YouTube channel. So all I like to say is thank you very much for giving me a structure to work through how to set up a YouTube channel. I also want to set up a WordPress. I've done a very basic WordPress before, so I want to set up an alanfrombelfast.com website, just to link that with the YouTube channel. I have many other questions, but I'll probably leave it for more dialogue, etc., on the Facebook group, but also just to work through the course, and I'm sure a lot of the questions which I have will be answered. One question I have just to finish off is, as Alan looks down at his notes again, I chose 1080p, and I didn't know whether to do 24, 25 or 30 FPS. I mean, I don't know. I think my basic understanding is America 24 and UK and Europe 30. So I don't really understand that. Also, just on the audio, I'm using my external lav mic, which is shooting up to the red as I touch it. I have it set, it was either a 44 setting or a 48, and I switched it to the 48. So hopefully this audio is working. Okay, look, that's 9 minutes already. That's way too long for an introductory video. Just to say, I'm Alan from Belfast, and I'm really looking forward to working with everybody in the Primal Video Facebook group. And thank you again to the team at Primal Video for putting this all together for us. Thank you very much. Bye. Slán go fóill. Okay, I got to stand steady for a few minutes. No talking.